What's up, everybody? How we doing? Hopefully we're all doing well. I hope you guys are doing really good. Today's kind of a really blah day here in Central PA because, as our guests, there's multiple, will tell you, it's raining, and we all know how the rain reacts. It's just, I am tired, so you have to excuse me. Oh, Jonathan Myers from Crossover Paranormal Society. What's up, brother? How you doing? Missed you, brother. Miss you. Love you. And happy belated birthday to Pops. Much love to Pops. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Global Ghost Hunt. It's been a lot of fun. Last night, and we'll say something on the closing ceremonies because sadly tonight is the last night of the April-May spring event, whatever you want to call it. But I also want to let you guys know their THA, the Scare Enthusiast Club, they're fine. They are absolutely fine. If you've been watching, they just had some equipment die on them. So like everything shut off within like 30 seconds of each other. And so everybody's fine. I just want to let everybody know that first and foremost. So tonight, guys, for EMF, Empowering My Field, if you haven't read the description, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble tonight because you guys will see, but you guys know the one very well. She is the one and only Wicca Queen, who is going to keep me in line tonight, or try to. And we have a special guest. I'll let him introduce himself. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to EMF the Wicca Queen and Shady. And for those of you wondering, they are in studio with me. We don't have the Wicca Queen and I don't have the portal anymore. We adjusted our stuff and there's no more portal. But I can see her. She's over there. She's right there. Well, actually, if we're gonna do that, there she's over there. Oh, there you go. Wicca Queen and Shady. There we go. Well, guys, welcome to the show. And welcome to the studio over there. Hi.
Where's your lighter? I'm gonna light my candle.
Okay. I don't know. It's right here. Here's one. See, watch. Ready? Wait, hold on. I want to show you something to show how close. So here's my lighter. Ready? She's got it. I've noticed something, and I can't believe it's taken me 3. Don't you dare! This is not like the phone again.
The phone was an accident.
I know, but hold on.
Because you also got me back because I accidentally hit you in the face with it. You hit me in the elbow.
She did. Hit me in the face with a phone, with her iPhone. It's been fun.
That was yesterday. We were ordering Subway.
Yeah. So if you guys do hear a little bit of an echo or something like that, just let us know. We'll try our best. Shady and I were kind of messing around with it earlier, and it's the joys of being in the same area. So let me.
Yeah, I wish we had a different spot. I wish I could be upstairs.
There we go.
But we don't have another room.
We don't. We're down here in the basement, and
I mean, we do. If my mom would have gone and done what I wanted to do with the spare room instead of getting a bed, but she went and bought a bed instead of futon. And I could have been able to put my desk in that room with.
Let me see something here. There was something.
It was just for his daughter. She got a full bed.
Yeah, and I don't
I said it
know.
would have been cheaper to just get her a futon because she's only over here twice a week.
I don't know. I was checking settings, but screw it. But anyway, so guys, again, welcome tonight. And if you guys are new to the show, this is Empowering My Field, or EMF. And what we're here is not just the paranormal. We are here to talk about hobbies and fun stuff. Well, you know what? I'm just going to put up the NC-17 because the Wicca Queen's here.
That's smart. You should always do that when I'm in a thing.
This is very true. There we go. We'll just put this one up. But it's just anything that's fun, whatever you guys like to do. But before we begin on the hobbies, I want to ask the Wicca Queen. You have a show which we are streaming to right now, The Creepy Cult. That's been through a lot of different changes, just like my shows. I think I have a new show every couple of months. But you've been through a lot of changes with your show. What's going on with Creepy Cult?
It's inactive right now.
That's fair.
Sadly, everybody who subscribes to my show and watches my show knows that I work for the state. Well, right now my work schedule isn't conducive for also doing the show. It's really hard with my hours because I work 10:30 to 7 at night, and then on my days off, I'm busy doing all my adulting stuff that I have to do. So it's also not conducive for doing a show then either.
Well, and don't forget, the past month during your days off too, you're also making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing or not doing.
Yeah, and not only that, on some of my days off as well, I was working 4 hours of overtime, and I was doing a lot of overtime because of surgery.
Yeah.
So I've literally had maybe 4 days off in the last month.
So is the Creepy Cult coming back? Is that going to still be a thing? Or?
Yes. It might not be till after I move shifts, because I am currently working on getting first shift at my job. So it might be a couple weeks to a month in that transition period of me getting my sleep schedule and everything down and switched from waking up at 8:30 or waking up at 8 and going to work at 10:30. Instead, I'll have to wake up at 5:15 to be ready to go to work at 6.
That's fair.
So it might be a month or so in that transition period of time of my sleep schedule.
So are you still going to be doing the same thing as you were before with the Creepy Cult? A mix of...
I want to kind of try to do a mix of things. I want to try and do gaming a little bit more, see if I can find creepy games. You just found an SCP game that I think would be cool to play.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
I wanted to see if maybe Shady here would stream with me one time on my show, and we can collab.
Well, we could do Lethal Company together.
Or the three of us could do Lethal Company together or something like that. That'd be cool.
And if we ever figure out how to play Don't Starve Together. If we can figure out that freaking game, we can. We play it. Sort of. Yeah, we don't. We know how to die. We know how to die.
We know how to die. Well, he knows how to die in the dark. I know how to die from starvation.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure who Parapost. I don't know if that's Mr. But Parapost Network Central is saying hello.
We have Mr. and Butter Biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who have been following the Global Ghost Hunt, Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal graced us with an investigation yesterday.
By the way, if Raymond is watching or decides to watch, yes, my hair does look pink, Raymond. I am not Pinkie Pie again. My hair is red.
You'll always be Pinkie Pie.
I will always be Pinkie Pie to Raymond. But my hair is not pink. It will fade to pink eventually. Mm-hmm. But it is currently not pink. It is red.
Well, I don't know if you remember B, but by the way, if you hear me say B, I'm talking to the Wicca Queen. That's I don't know why I call her B. I just call her B. Anyway, Raymond did the Global Ghost Hunt last night, and I know you've seen a couple of Newsome Paranormal investigations. They're good.
Yes.
When we can see
minus the audio, but yes.
and when we can see him.
And when we can see him, yes.
But
and when he's not half naked, yes.
Well, that gets to my point. He was doing an EV or a spirit box session yesterday, and his nipple was hanging out.
He was wearing one of those shirts that like hangs real low, like
Uh-huh.
the gym dudes wear,
Uh-huh.
and his nipple popped out.
So he is now nipples. We took that from Brian, and now I'm giving it to Raymond.
He was half naked. Most of the things that he does, because he's down in Kentucky,
but
it gets real warm, I guess, down there. So he wears cutoff shirts a lot. So most of his EVP sessions are him being half naked. That's what I call it. Even if he is wearing a shirt, he's half naked.
Yeah, it's still fun. But anyway, so I'm good. I'm glad that you're still going to be doing the creepy cult. Just because it's a lot of fun, and I
know Mister wants me to bring it back, but Mister is going to have to wait till I figure out my whole work situation first.
Yes.
Work situation first, everybody. Work situation comes first. Work makes me money to be able to do these fun things.
You're not wrong, which I'm so happy I'm going back to work this week.
Yeah, he goes back to work on Wednesday. Everybody say yay!
I'm hoping I get out of the house.
He gets to leave me alone for like 10 hours out of the day.
Oh, shit. So anyway.
That'll change, though, if I go to first shift, because you'll be awake when I get home.
And I'll get to bug you till I go to work. So with us tonight is the Shady. We got Brian, aka Shady. We have another Brian, but we're just gonna call him Shady. Shady, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, we're boring today for Shady. Shady's hanging out with us, and we're being boring.
This is probably a much better change of pace than what he's been dealing with at his house.
That is a fact.
So, Shady, tell everybody, the thousands of people watching, yeah, right, a little bit about yourself, bro.
I don't really have much.
Explain how you got your nickname.
Who are you? Where you're from? What you're about? Yeah.
I mean, from Eastern Pennsylvania. My nickname Shady came from when I worked with Wicca Queen over here. Because they were always calling me Shady, because I would quietly walk up and down the lines and put everything away and just disappear back into the dish pit, and they're just like, "You're being shady." And how?
Me and Carl would look one minute, and he'd be there, turn our backs for 5 seconds, look back, and he's gone.
Carl the Llama.
Yeah, Carl the Llama.
Which huge shout out to Mike Carl.
Mike Carl. Who actually yesterday, this is an accomplishment because me and you have been trying to get him to watch this movie series for a while. Yesterday, somebody got him to watch Star Wars.
Oh, shit.
For the first time ever.
Wow.
For the first time ever, after years and years and years of me and Brian trying to get him, and years of Riley trying to get him to watch it, somebody finally made him watch all of Star Wars yesterday on the 4th.
I wouldn't say all of it. That was an all-day event.
He did say he liked it.
He did say he did like it, yeah.
That's good. I mean, how do you not like it?
Well, he said he wasn't sure he was going to like it. That's why he wouldn't watch it with me, Riley, and Shady. He's like, I'm not sure I'll like it. You like Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah. It's just a space version of Lord of the Rings.
And a more and I love the one
TikTok. Me all
TikTok.
you want. That's true.
I love the TikToks. There was one that says that Harry Potter is nothing but a Star Wars knockoff with just crappy ones.
Harry Potter is not a Star Wars knockoff. It's not, though.
Oh, it is. And this is where the consultant passes away.
Harry Potter is like, I don't know, it's like a better version of Dungeons and Dragons, kind of.
See, I don't know.
Just without rules.
You kind of, I got to find the TikTok.
The wizards actually didn't die from casting their spells.
It's just, it's Star Wars.
Because all the memes and shit I've seen of D&D is the wizard cast fireball, just constantly fireball.
Because it's like fireball is one of those spells that's just like you can change it
to do more later down the line in your levels.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I had a friend who played a wizard in D&D when I was in high school, and he just fireball everything. Didn't matter if we were in the room with him, just fireball. Okay, we're all dead now, except for you.
so let's start off with that
Thanks.
since we got to D&D. So I know there's a lot of people out there in this community who does like D&D. Like I know Raymond does. We talked about him. Raymond Newtham, Mr. the New Nipples. And I think Tanner from Ghost Hunter Advice, I believe he likes D&D too. I'm not sure who else, but let's talk about that, guys. What got you guys into it? JD, we'll start with you. What got you into D&D?
I don't know, I was at my library the one day and I just saw the person that was like running all the fun games and programs and stuff was like, hey, I want to do D&D here in the library, and I was like, I'll play. And then I just started playing.
Okay. What's your favorite character? Because I know there's characters and stuff, right? Like how does that work?
You build a character.
You build a character. There's Pan.
If I had to pick like a class, like
Favorite class.
the class I prefer to use is
that what they're called, classes?
Paladin and Ranger?
Paladin Ranger.
Paladin or Ranger.
Paladin or Ranger.
So they're classes. They're not like races or whatever.
There's races, but it depends. It depends on the DM what races there are. There's kobolds, half elves, elves, dark elves, orcs, draconics, Khajiit. One of my friends during the one game took a class from Skyrim and turned it into a D&D class. You can be a Khajiit.
See, I was just about to ask. It sounds a lot
Kobolds are
like
tiny alligators. They're fucking cute. I love them.
it sounds like a board game of Skyrim to me. Like that's what I imagine.
I mean, kinda.
In a sense,
Yeah, I love Skyrim though. But what about you, Wicca Queen? What got you into D&D?
At first it was kind of just a joke between me and my friends. Like, we were making up stupid random characters. And our one friend was just like, oh, well, we could DM a game like this. One of them was a cocaine snowman who could never melt. I was... and his main ability was, like, he would leave trails.
Was it anything? Is it just me, or did anybody else, as soon as she said that, think of Olaf from Frozen?
That actually was his name. But
that's what I imagined.
But
just
here's
a
the
cracked
thing:
out
Frozen
Olaf.
didn't come out back then. He just named his snowman Olaf.
I'm just thinking like
Olaf the cocaine snowman.
Yeah.
He was a Russian communist cocaine snowman,
that would change Frozen dramatically.
and his name was Olaf. That's why his name was Olaf, because he was a Russian communist snowman.
Huh. It might just be my section twisted mind, but I'm just imagining this Russian cocaine snowman in Frozen right now.
And
Like that's all that's in my head.
He was a wizard, and he could regain health by snorting himself.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised.
Disclaimer, folks. Here in Pennsylvania, shit gets weird. Shit gets very weird here.
What was it? A vampiric half elf. I personally liked the assassin class, so I was a vampiric half elf assassin. And I was really fucking good at my job.
Well, I mean, you still bite.
I loved the assassin class because at the time you could sneak and stealth, and I love stealthy classes. That's why when we actually legitimately played, and my one friend was like, "Oh yeah, well you could use the class from Khajiit because you like stealth so much, and they're really good at stealth." I was like, "Oh yeah!" So I did a Khajiit assassin for our actual D&D game.
So let me ask Shady. Let's ask you. What's your favorite? What's your favorite character or whatever? Like, what's your?
I've only ever made like 3 characters. One was a Dragonborn Knight. One was my first character I ever made was an elf, son of Paladin, which was like pretty much dedicated to healing. And the last character I ever made was a Full Elf Ranger.
Okay.
Night Elf Ranger. That's right.
So
I basically was a Starion from Baldur's Gate. A half elf
Yeah, that makes sense.
vampire. That was before Baldur's Gate was also a thing.
which that's a fun.
That's a fun, frustrating game, by the way.
It really is. It's fun to watch the Wicca Queen play it because it's hilarious.
I'm so frustrated because I'm trying to get to the second part, but it's such a grinding game. I'm only at level 4. I'm halfway on my XP for all my characters to get to level 5. You have to be level 9 or higher to actually be able to get through Act 2 of Baldur's Gate and not die. And I'm not even anywhere close. So right now I'm just wandering the areas that I've been in to try to find enemies to kill.
I want to get Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
it's so the main issue is the level grinding. The level grinding sucks. Once you reach a certain level, like level 4, right now I'm in between basically the high levels and the low level. It's such a grind because you have to find enemies and they only give you 10 to 20 XP for killing them. So it's not a whole lot.
it kind of is like if those of you who were watching, I did a gaming little stream the other day for Power World, and I think Shady plays Power World too, and we were talking about it, and it is a grind. It's a hell of a grind playing Power World.
Scott, hi Scott.
Yep, there he is, Mr. Fedora
Mr. Fedora.
himself. What's up, my fedorable brother?
He's not wearing his fedora in his picture anymore.
No, actually, do I still have? I might still have that picture.
Oh, the turkey one.
The turkey Dora. I had it somewhere.
Our one friend made the turkey Dora for Thanksgiving.
I have it somewhere. I don't know. All my stuff got all weirded and messed up. But anyway, so a lot of people have the stigma about D&D for being geeky, nerdy,
That's a stigma
not fun.
the long run, but
What would you say to people? What would you tell people who might have that stigma about it?
Stop. You're retarded.
There's no real reason to hate it.
No. Just give it a try. If your kids want to give it a try, just let them try.
So where would they begin if somebody wants to get more involved or
probably get a starter kit like I got the Rick and Morty starter kit.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to start
if you want to go down to the bare bones of the books and stuff, your best bet is go to Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble is to buy the books. There's one called the Starter's Guide to D&D.
Yeah.
It's got everything you need to know, including on how to be a DM. I need to get that book because I really want to do an actual D&D playthrough. I did get the Rick and Morty one.
I thought that book was separate.
Is it separate?
I'm pretty sure it's how to be a DM and how to play the game are separate books.
I don't know.
I have the 3.5 books, which I have.
It's been a while since I've been to Barnes and Noble.
I have the character book, the monster guide, and I don't remember the other book.
There's a 3 set you can get though. It's $65 though at Barnes and Noble. But honestly, if you really, really are interested in it and doing it, my brother says it's worth the money. He bought the 3 set because he plays with his friends from the prison.
What's up, Tanner from Ghost Hunter Advice?
But he says it's worth the $65 because it comes with the How to Be a DM book, the Starter's Guide, and the Monster Manual.
Yeah, Tanner, we know. We're literally she's over here.
But then again, I also bought the hardcover 3.5 editions.
Yeah.
Which was not cheaper.
So it sounds though it's a lot of reading.
It's a lot of reading, and yes, it can be an expensive hobby, especially when you get into dice collecting.
So the big question that I have, are there pictures?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me, as long as there's pictures.
There's actually a lot of pictures. There's a lot of drawings and stuff in it. The only one that has a lot of words, I think, is the DM's guide.
No, the monster guide. Well, even the stat guide is There's a lot of words to it. Plus, it's like it depends on the class you pick too, because you have to find the individual cantations and cantrips and spells per level.
Once you get really good, like I think Riley was and Mackie were, you can start making that stuff up yourself. You
Okay.
don't need the books anymore. But if you're just starting out, me and Shady highly recommend getting the books. I need to get the books. I just am not willing to spend $65 right now.
Well, I mean, that's fair.
And
Now,
then here at Barnes and Nobles to us, I think is in Wilkes-Barre.
there was
No.
Barnes.
One closer to you guys. This
Wasn't there one in at the Lycoming Mall? No, that's BAM.
No, that's BAM, but
Bam.
they're gone now too.
Yeah.
Well,
Now-
Bam would be another place you could find them.
Yeah, BAM's gone from the Muncie Mall now.
Yeah.
That mall's closed now. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
I don't even know where BAM moved, but BAM might have them cheaper than Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble is known for having really nice stuff, but being really expensive.
Yeah, homebrews are normally a lot of people do homebrews.
Yeah, homebrews.
Anymore, you can find it online. Like, you can literally just look it up online. There's, like, free books posted everywhere anymore.
But I would love to find some people, even if it be just like an online campaign, because I see that happening a lot nowadays too, is online campaigns. I wouldn't mind doing that either.
Plus, there's whole, like, online programs that, like, can help you map out characters and create a map for yourselves and give you counters and all that other fun stuff.
And with my, if I do get first shift at my job, it'll make it easier for me to be able to do it.
Now, here's something I'm curious about. And I know the Wicca Queen knows this, but I actually am a huge fan of The Big Bang Theory. I love it. That's a great show. And in it, of course, they play D&D. It seems like, to me, that there is a lot of preparation that goes into these. I don't know if you call them sessions. How close is that? Because it seems like the DM or the dungeon master, whatever they're called, is the kind of guy in charge, and they create stories and people react. Like what is all that about?
So, I think you could probably explain it better than me.
So DMs and story creation, it depends really, because like certain DMs can make a lot of certain DMs. The DM is the one who like essentially tells the story. The players are just interacting and playing their characters, playing their part for the most part. But the DM's the ones that's like, this is what's going on right now. You know, like, this is the setting, this is the characters, these are your guys' characters, these are the encounters. But yeah, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it in the backline, because like, it varies if you make your own story or if you have somebody, if you go buy like one of the storybooks, because like homebrews are always a huge thing. I wrote my own story for a D&D campaign. I never finished it. At least I started writing it and started a session for it. And it was called The Ice Queen's Revenge. Essentially, like, what happened was this kingdom that is just a never shawl of ice. Everything's made of ice. The adventurers get into this village that's probably, I'd say, like 2 or 3 towns away from this ice castle. And essentially the queen is bound by a curse. The Ice Queen is bound by a curse to this ancient drake that is also an ice drake. But essentially the goal of the party was like to free the Ice Queen from her curse, but like the village just wants the adventurers to go get rid of the whole thing. So like they think that getting rid of the Ice Queen's curse will get rid of the entire ice castle and dragon and everything, and they just want the constant blizzards to stop. But like that's just part of like a campaign that I made.
So it does sound like there's a lot of preparation and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I figured that's what it was, but I'd like to ask. And Wicca Queen will tell you I've changed a lot since meeting her, especially my attire. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. So I want to listen to this giggle. Listen to this giggle. So the other day, well, the past couple weeks, since as you guys know, I've been off for my surgery and whatnot. Um, the Wicca Queen and I decided that we were going to go through our clothes and we were going to get rid of some stuff and blah blah blah. I noticed something yesterday. I had to go through. I went through my pants and I was trying them on, make sure they still fit, or if I'm too fat for them, stuff like that. I noticed two things. Number one, I'm not letting her or her friend Tristan buy me shorts anymore. That's not a thing.
You get a pair of really skinny shorts.
They got me a pair of skinny shorts where well, things were seen.
It was a joke.
Oh god.
But the joke's on her because they're actually pretty comfortable, just not in two specific areas.
What?
I'm not bending over and I'm not leaning back. Not to say that. But I noticed that I used to wear like blue jeans and like, track pants, stuff that's really comfortable and I really like them. Nope, they're all black. Like 95% of my pants are black. I have one pair of blue jeans now and I have like two khakis. Anyway, yes, Fedora, yes. If they were tan or khaki, I'd be a UPS driver. That's how tight these damn things are.
I don't like colors.
Yeah, I noticed, and it's starting to rub off. And even my shirts and stuff, I don't have anything that's really colorful anymore. I have like a pink shirt, which I never wore pink before her. And yeah, it was. But so let's shift gears. Let's shift gears a little bit. We're talking about gaming, like D&D and stuff like that. It sounds like a lot of fun. But let's go to something that I know a little bit more about because I know nothing about D&D. Let's talk about video games because I know the Wicca Queen. I know you're a gamer, and Shady, I know you're a gamer. So let's start off with something that I know a lot of gamers, self included, have drawn blood over. Favorite console? What's the best of all time? Yep, I'm going there.
That is a dirty question.
Yep.
That's
My show. Deal with it.
Well, nowadays, I guess people are saying PC is the best.
PC's practically the way to go anymore because everything's there. I mean, certain games aren't on PC, but like emulators exist for a reason.
I have one on my phone now that I can play Pokemon.
Yeah.
I agree with Fedora.
This little
Gaming
little
companies
guy.
aren't even really doing anything to stop people from.
That little guy there. If you have an iPhone, I can't fucking do this. That little triangle dude. If you have an iPhone, you can get DS games and what is it? DS games, Game Boy games, Nintendo 64 games, Game Boy Color games, all on your phone that you can play.
Yeah, like the thing about gaming companies is they say that they're cracking down on people that like do emulators and stuff like that, but like they haven't really done anything per se.
So then it seems like you guys are leaning more towards the PC side of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, Wicca Queen, you're more PlayStation. Yeah, you like your PlayStation.
I do like my PlayStation.
I have a video that says that you like your PlayStation.
I like my PlayStation, but I do like my Xbox.
Yeah, I know you like your Xbox.
I like all consoles because
there's stuff that I can get on, or that I can't get on PlayStation that I can get on Xbox right now, because they haven't done what they've been saying they were going to do for months, which is share games with each other. They kind of slowly started doing that, but not to the extent that they said they were going to like 2 months ago.
That's mostly on PlayStation's end of things because PlayStation.
Because they were going to do a thing where everything was going to be cross-platform for everything.
Yeah, every game was going to get.
Nintendo was going to get PlayStation games. Xbox was going to get PlayStation games, PlayStation was going to get Xbox exclusive games like Spider-Man, and PlayStation was going to give Xbox like Spider-Man games and stuff like that you can only get on PlayStation. Xbox was going to give them Xbox exclusive games that you could only get on Xbox. Nintendo was supposed to be sharing some of their games with, I don't know if it was PC that they were going to be sharing their games with, or if it was with Xbox and PlayStation. I think it might have just been PC.
I didn't hear anything about Nintendo sharing anything with anybody.
Or it might have been just PlayStation and Xbox were willing to share with Nintendo. I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. If Nintendo's not willing to share, I would just share with PlayStation and Xbox. Like, have them swap. Because I know there's people that just have Xbox that really want Spider-Man. They are waiting for Spider-Man to come on Xbox. But it hasn't happened yet because PlayStation doesn't want to give it up yet. I like my PlayStation, I like my Xbox, I like my PC, I like my Switch. I like to have a variety of things I can play.
I get bored really easily. So.
And you get frustrated very easily. I've heard you
Yeah,
yelling.
I get frustrated really easily too. So.
My brother here, Ron Stokes, wants to know: does anyone here play Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed?
No.
Never played it.
What console is that? Is that a PC? Is that where do you find that one, Ron? It's good seeing you again, by the way, too. But I know there's some games out there that push the edge of how do I say this? They push the limits of working together and having everybody go happy-go-lucky. Oh wait, Ron says it's all platforms.
I'm gonna double check that just because.
I want to ask.
Yeah, it's on everything.
I want to ask you guys, and I know the Wicca Queen's gonna hate me for this question. What's your least favorite game? What game just drives you up the wall that is like a rager? Like, what is the big rage game for you?
League, for sure.
What is it?
League of Legends. I'd say League is definitely one of those that are up there. Elden Ring definitely frustrated me a few times. But then again, the Souls games are like meant to literally throw you.
Motherfucking Dark Souls!
I hate that game. It makes me so angry. I hate it.
Yeah, so Dark Souls is definitely one of those games that you are going to be thrown to the wolves. You get this very brief tutorial, and then
it's literally just how to run, how to jump, how to walk, how to hold a weapon, how to heal, and how to swing. That's it.
And then it's good luck, have fun.
And then it's here's an enemy, figure it out.
Good luck with the rest of the mechanics.
See, there's one game that Wicca Queen and I played, and we were kind of talking about this earlier. That is a lot. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun, but it's very complicated to figure out. But it looks like a very simple game, and that's Don't Starve Together. We tried playing that, and I'll tell you, all we did was die. That's all we did. Like, I couldn't figure shit out. She couldn't figure shit out, and we just kept dying.
That's all I did when I first started playing.
I knew kind of the basics from watching Jack and Mark play it. Of, like, find the beefalo, stay near the beefalo because they poop, and the poop gives you stuff. And stuff to add to, like, you can add it as fuel to your campfire. Don't let the campfire die. Like, eventually you can build, I guess, torches to light up your camp so you don't have to put fuel on a campfire. Don't go out of the light at night. Yeah, he did that. He went exploring at night, which is what you don't do.
Hey, I'm a paranormal investigator. It's what I do. I see darkness. I want to go exploring. That's me.
You can go exploring, but you'll die and don't starve together because the darkness can kill you.
Oh well. Now I know there's a game that frustrates a lot of people, and it doesn't catch interest. But Shady and I seem to enjoy it. Wicca Queen, not so much. I've been begging her to get on this game, and it's caused a lot of controversy recently within the gaming community, and that's Pow World.
They got sued.
I've done a lot on Pow World.
I have no idea.
I've done a lot on Power World. I love Power World. I think it's a lot of fun. Shady, we'll stick with the positives. So, what do you like about Power World so far? Because you're just starting out with it, as we were talking earlier.
Yeah, I put it a little bit. You're muted.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I have like maybe 20 hours in the game, so like I definitely say it's definitely got a lot of the similarities to Pokemon, but like the way more of the the free exploration option of just like you can just literally go out and do whatever, which is where it really gets the arc survival evolved aspect of it all. The base building, the capturing the pals, and I mean obviously like the Pokeball mechanic is the thing in there where they have the pal spheres and the arc taming where you can beat up the dinos and stuff like that, or Mons, pals, whatever. I just hit my funny bone. But I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like a direct ripoff of Pokemon, but they knew what they were doing. They knew how to take Arc's formula and turn it into something that was similar to Pokemon, which is why I understand where Pokemon may have come out of the gate a little strong with their lawsuit.
I think the problem was that a lot of the Mon looked a lot like Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of the Mons look similar to Pokemon and Pokemon, but
I think that was the whole thing, is like their designs are patented. And
Yeah.
they thought that Pal World stole them.
yeah, but their designs are significantly different from Pokemon.
Well, the way I've described it to people, it's a mix between Pokemon, Minecraft, and Fortnite. Like it just seems to have that. I don't know. Like I and the Wicca Queen will tell you, there are certain games just like anime, to where if I'm not hooked within the first like 15 minutes, I forget it. I don't want anything to do with it.
That's why I don't like Power.
And I don't know, something about Power World I just really like. I just like, it's addicting. And why don't you like this, Wicca Queen? We're gonna get this out. We're gonna talk about this right now.
Like it. It's not a game that I'm interested in playing all the time. It's something that I'll play if like I get bored of playing my other games. But like it's just nothing. There's nothing to really grab my attention.
Not even the cheats and the stuff and the funness and blowing shit up, and you don't like. I see. I thought you would. Well, fine.
I was gonna say, the biggest killer for it for me is the take that it takes from Arc Survival Evolved. I wouldn't say having the patience to wait around, but like just like constantly monitoring your food and everything.
I hate that.
The small tedious things are what get annoying to me.
That's why I don't like it. It's just it's a lot of tedious waiting and leveling, and it's fine if there's like more interesting aspects to the game. Like in Baldur's Gate, yeah, there's a lot of level grinding, but at least like you can find story elements while you level grind.
So it kind of
builds on. Like I just beat a Gur, which is a monster hunter in Baldur's Gate, who's after Asterion, one of the people in my party. I just beat him. That adds on to Asterion's storyline. So, like, beating this one person added on to a whole separate part of the story.
Okay, so you're more story based, not more open world. Just try it and find out.
I like story. I like things that have a purpose. I do have games on my computer that are just games for fun, like Just Act Natural is just a stupid little game.
That's fun, actually.
Goose Duck is just another stupid little game. Prop and Seek is just another stupid little game I have. Lethal Company doesn't really have much of a story to it, but it's a fun little horror game. Golf It is just another stupid little game.
Hey, to be fair, we enjoy Golf It, and we've actually we've gone live with Shady, and we played Golf It, and The Wicca Queen has gotten very frustrated with me, and so has Shady a couple of times playing golf it because
We kept hitting
Balls
balls
off
off.
at the end.
I think we've only ever played golf at like one time together in total.
Yeah, but he still kept trying to hit our balls off the edge,
That's a fact.
and I hated it.
I don't care about my score. It's entertainment.
See, now the argument of like golf it or golf with your friends, I'd still say golf with your friends is better.
I
Yeah.
like golf with your friends. It's just at the time, it was just a little too expensive.
Yeah.
So there's always something with gaming, and even me, like there's always a game that we wish would come out that is like the ultimate game. Like we all have that dream game, whether it's attached to some other game or something else or something just completely different. What game would you guys love to see from either console, any platform, anything like that? Like what's your ultimate game?
I've got like two.
Okay.
The first one would definitely be a full blown take the full Pokedex that we have now. Don't cut it down. Yes, it's gonna be a massive download of a game, but it would be worth it for them to have a full open world. Maybe not full open world Pokemon game, because they did try that with Legends Arceus, and while it did go well, at least to a semi degree, they could do with an actual, like a Skyrim style Pokemon thing could be done. Would be one thing for sure.
I'd agree with that. I'd play the shit out of that.
That would, first off, that would not only make every Pokemon fan in the world absolutely, like, hysterical.
That's a word I'd use.
It would definitely make everybody feel off put because that's not something that they think Nintendo would ever pull. But the other thing I would like to see is a kind of like what we've got going with Elden Ring right now, but maybe not. Never mind, I lost track.
Wicked Queen, what about you? What's your ultimate one?
I don't really have one.
You don't have one that you'd wish they'd make?
Not really, no.
I think for me. Oh, Jonathan's taking off. See you, brother. We still gotta catch up again. Miss you.
I mean, I like horror games.
Yeah, you do. You like horror games.
I like horror, like creepy, spooky games. Like
fast though.
I don't like fast. No, it puts my anxiety through the roof. I can't do that. Like I like Cult of the Lamb. It's a cutesy little it's literally a cutesy little murder game. I would love more cutesy. If anything, I would love more cutesy little murder games.
So we need a Happy Tree Friends game.
Yo,
That'd be great.
There
I
you
would
go.
Think about
love that
that.
fucking game.
maybe
There was like a Happy Tree Friends game
Or a little like anime Chiba game.
or
Or-
something.
llamas with hats.
Maybe
That would be
not
fun.
llamas.
I think that'd be cool.
Or like
Do like a little Chiba version of like Jujutsu Kaisen or one of the horror anime games. Like
Yeah.
Parasite.
Parasite would be good.
Parasite would be a good one to make into a make it like a little cutesy game, kind of, but still have that horror element with all the blood.
Yeah, for me, I'd have to agree with Shady. I really would think that, like, I think I even told you, Wicca Queen, the other day. I wish they would do like a 3D virtual open world. It doesn't have to be VR. Pokemon, but the thing is you have to start off in go through the whole story. You start in Kanto, and then you go to Johto, and so on. And it's just like with the gym badges, you have to go through and get the badges. Once you get all the badges, then you move to the next area.
You're forgetting a part, the Elite Four.
I'm just saying, you follow the progression of it. And honestly, if
Well, yeah, but before you beat the last
Gym, you have to beat the Elite Four.
I know, I get that. I'm just saying, like, you follow the storyline, and before you move on, you have to go through. And I think if they would do something like that, that would give the creators and developers time to start, like what Power World's doing, is they're doing updates in bits and pieces. So they get the Kanto region done, then they move to the Johto region, and so on and so on. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be huge, but I think it'd be really cool.
I still say cutesy little murder games. Like, if anybody has seen me play Call of the Lamb, it's a real like cute game, but it's definitely got some dark interpretations in there.
So Shady, I want to switch to talk to you about, speaking of watching people game. You stream on Twitch, right? A lot. First, give a shout out to your channel, and what's been your most popular game that you've played?
Most popular. Well, my stream is Galaxy 24/7's. Yeah, Galaxy 24/7s. But most popular game I played? I don't even know.
Well, it's gotten you the most views then.
That's been more when I've collabed with people, and I think the biggest one I've had, I want to say, was on Dead by Daylight. That or Overwatch.
Well, I think Wicca Queen, you played Dead by Daylight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would be one that they can watch on Creepy Cult? Like, do you think that's something you'd play?
As long as I had other people. I don't like playing with bots. So I need like a whole group.
The group of 4.
Yeah, group of 4. I won't play by myself with random people. Because you don't know, random people could have modded it, and then you go into their lobby, and everything's janky, or...
Is that the one that I heard you, like, cussing up a storm? Like a week ago, you were playing?
Yeah, because I was playing
with randoms, and I hate randoms. I don't like randoms in, said other one. When I used to play every now and again with Shady, what was that one on Xbox?
Apex?
Apex, yeah. When I used to play Apex by myself when I wasn't playing with Shady and Mike, I used to swear a lot because I just hated randos.
So,
they would either leave you or
Steal
steal
your good loot and then not revive you, and
Oh god, the randos that just leave you for dead are the worst.
that's what would happen a lot when I played Dead by Daylight with randos, is they would just leave me.
so then let me ask, and this is obviously for both of you. Now, we've all pretty much stated already that we play on Steam and stuff like that. How can people find you on Steam? What's your guys' account names?
I mean, mine's the same as the name that I said.
Mine's different. It's not.
Oh, wait, no, they have to add you by... I think they have to add you by a number code now.
Yeah, it's a number code. Now, it's not your name.
Oh, you can't go by name anymore?
No, the number code now.
Now.
You have to hit.
They have to want to add you as a friend.
I think it's community. Yeah,
Add friend.
And
And
it'll bring up your code.
It brings up your friend code, yeah.
And you can add people
Oh,
that
no, wait,
way.
try searching for your friend. You can search by your friend's profile name.
No, you can search by their profile name. My profile name is Bone Zone, but you might find it under Blue the Wolf 1995, but it's probably under Bone Zone.
Mine should be Galaxy 24/7s.
So if you guys want to game, just shoot them a message, let them know. I mean, mine's easy. Mine's either MB Paraconsult or it's Newt 85111.
My picture is of a plague doctor, so if you do find me, that would make it easier.
Mine's just a wolfie. It's a puppy.
Yeah, this is a wolf.
Mine's a puppy.
Mine is my PNG from what I used to stream with.
I just like my plague doctor.
So then let me ask you guys this. There's a lot of people who obviously are just starting out on gaming, and the newbies. There's a lot of newbies running around out there, and ever since COVID, everybody's getting on Steam and doing all a bunch of different things. What are some things that you guys suggest to these new people that want to either start gaming or do like these streams? Because I know Shady, you, like we said, you stream gaming. Wicca Queen, you've streamed gaming, but there's a lot of people just like in the paranormal want to start doing these shows. What are what's some advice that you guys can give the newbies?
The same advice I give anybody when I get questions about streaming. Don't care about the numbers, just do it because it's fun.
Yeah, don't pay attention to your numbers. Your numbers will go up over time.
Even if it's viewed after the fact, your numbers will still go up. That still counts as a view.
Because like if your stuff's posted, if you save your VODs to be posted to your channel and stuff, like people will come back to your channel and they will see that, and they might not watch the whole thing, but like them even clicking on it and watching a little bit of it might just be enough for them to be like, hey, I want to come and check this person out.
Counts, and also even if they watch half a video, counts as one view.
But those views don't. If you're trying to go for like Twitch affiliate stuff like that, then I guess worry a little bit more about your viewership. But at the same time, like if you want to stream because you want to, not because you're trying to do it for a job.
Yeah, like it's the same thing with YouTube. Like I do lives on YouTube. If I wanted to start doing recordings on YouTube, which I might have to for my the regular show when I have guests and stuff, because I just feel like that's easier than talking to a live audience for me. For
the record, I hate recording.
Shut up. It just makes it easier on me. I don't particularly like having guests without a co-host because I feel like there's a lot of dead air with me. If it's just me. Which is why for a while there I did have a co-host. Both of them have disappointed me. So I kicked their asses out.
It's going to be like a Bruno thing. We're not going to talk about that.
No, we don't talk about them. But most people know who they are. Especially Scott. I know Scott knows exactly who both people are. They have both disappointed me and have violated my trust. And that is not a thing that I give lightly. So you both fucked up. And you ruined it.
Why does Shady look scared? when you were saying that, Shady just got this look like, oh, fuck.
Shady has been my friend for a while now. He knows how I get when my trust is given and then taken for granted.
I am the same exact way.
So it's not good.
My trust has been taken for granted over the years for several years.
But I may not be doing shows with people or guests until I can find a suitable co-host to help. Which means more than likely I might be doing interviews for co-hosts, because obviously I can't just randomly pick my friends, because the last two friends I had fucked me over.
So if somebody wants to interview or talk to you about being a co-host, how are they going to get a hold of you?
Wicca Queen Facebook or Creepy Cult Facebook. I get messages from there.
All right. So if you guys want, you just go to Facebook and just look up Creepy Cult, and you'll see this little, like a cat, little cat logo. And
you can share
it's
screen,
really cool.
Can't you?
Yeah, we can do share screen. Here, do you want to bring it up, or do you want to bring it up?
Pull it up.
All right, so we're gonna bring up. Let me pop over here real quick. I'll show you guys what it is, and please jump over, like them, follow them, all that stuff. Because even though she hasn't done it for a while, it is coming back.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Two people.
Here we go. There we go.
So I've had enough.
And
You wanna
also,
get
folks,
co-host? You're gonna have to
you
go through
can go on YouTube and find it. But here's the Creepy Cult. Go check them out. Show them some love. There we are. That's too many consultants. Here we go.
Go back up.
Hold on, wait a minute. I love this part.
No, go back up.
Hold on, I love this part. Look at that. There it is.
Go back up now.
It's
We
too
have
many
We
consultants.
have to change my cover photo.
Yeah, I know. We got to get rid of a couple of things. I know, but yeah, that's too many consultants. But you can also, if you go to YouTube, let me type this in and look up Creepy Cult.
You better hope you find me.
I should. I'm following you. Right here. Creepy Cult Podcast. Done. Don't mind that.
There should be a way to message me on there too. There might not be. though.
You can just go to the community tab or whatever. But yeah.
But it'd be a lot easier if you just message me on Facebook if you're interested.
Yeah, but definitely, guys, head on over, like, subscribe, all that good stuff to Creepy Cult. Head over to Galaxy 24/7, right?
Yep.
Galaxy 24/7 on Twitch. Are you anywhere else?
No, just Twitch.
Just Twitch. Okay, so head over, show them some love, show her Shady some love. Love for Shady.
You want to pull up my page? You can.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna try to pull up the Shady page. Here. I just exited out. Give you a minute.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm signed in. Am I even signed into this? I am signed into this on my old account. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I haven't seen this account in a while. I don't go on it.
I have an old account. It's my Blue the Wolf account.
Galaxy 24/7. Yes, there it is. That's you, right, Shady? This
You
one?
can see on this.
Is this it?
You're not sharing the screen.
Oh,
We can just see
What do you want me to do?
We can just see
there we
you.
go. Is this one it? I think that's it.
Yep, that's me.
All right, there he is.
That's your boy.
There you go. And look, watch. I'm gonna do it live. Follow. I'm following. Following Shady. Sorry, this is. Here's how old this is. This is my P3 account.
Oh wow.
If that tells you how long, I need to create a new one.
Yeah, so the last games I played a lot of Eternal Return and Orcs. I just started playing Orcs Must Die 3.
Hmm.
You can see there a lot of my games down there: Eternal Return, League of Legends, Dead by Daylight, Destiny, Pokemon, Overwatch. Tend to focus a lot on Eternal Return and Pokemon.
Nice. So head on over, guys. Are you on YouTube at all, or just Twitch right now?
Just Twitch.
Okay, so head on over to Twitch. Show some love. Show some love to the Shady. Love for Shady. But that's cool. Sorry, now I'm just distracted. Shiny. Well, before we get going, anything else you guys want to talk about or shout out or anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Hi,
But
Liz.
If you do want to do, there will be interviews. I'm not joking about that. I'm not just randomly picking a person. You have to be able to.
Oop.
The fuck are you doing?
Nothing. Don't mind me.
You have to be able to vibe with me, be a good match. If I fill in dead space where I'm just not talking, you have to be able to come in and ask questions as well. Because that does happen where my brain just kind of draws a blank for about like 15-20 minutes on to what to ask. And so I kind of need that other person to take kind of over till my brain decides that it wants to work again. Matt has been on my show where that has happened, where I've asked him questions, and there was like 15 minutes of me not saying anything because my brain froze.
I love you. It's cute.
It's like the DVD screen. The DVD just.
Yeah, that's my brain. That's my brain sometimes.
See, this is where I love doing the lives because I'm just random anyway. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. And I know Shady, this was an impromptu thing for you. He had no clue until we picked him up today that he was going to be live. It's like, yeah, by the way,
We did ask, but we didn't just make it.
yeah. Oh, there's Della. Hey, Della, how are you? But yeah, I'm glad you guys came in today to talk about things. Again, this is why I do EMF, guys, empowering my field, because we get to learn even more. I actually learned more about D&D than I have the entire time I've been with the Wicca Queen. But I'm excited. So,
And then you got Shady, who's been going to the gym to get swole.
come on, let's see him. Let's see. Come on, let's see those pythons. He can't unsheath the weapon. It'd be a felony. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If anybody wants to do any D&D or gaming or whatever, get in contact. You guys know how to get a hold of both of them. They're always in communication with each other. So Yeah, or you can get a hold of me. It doesn't matter. I'll get a hold of both of them. I don't give a shit how we do this, but I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight.
That'll probably be more talkative friendly than the two of us will be.
Yeah, Shady does talk. To be fair, Shady talks.
Occasionally.
But I want to give my usual shout outs to, of course, Parapost Network. If you guys haven't seen Parapost Network, welcome to the show. Head over to Facebook, Parapost Network Central. Show some love. You'll find not just EMF, Empowering My Field, but you'll find a whole bunch of different podcasts and podcasts that are just a lot of fun to watch and hang out with. If you guys don't know about Parapost, go check it out. Seriously, go check it out, or go to parapost.net. You can sign up. Basically, Paranormal Facebook. It's free. It's fun. It's easy. Just need an email, or you can log in or sign up with your Android or iPhone store. Doesn't matter. Again, it's free. And a huge shout out to the Global Ghost Hunt. We talked about it a couple times tonight. Tonight is the last night for the April May event. It starts at 8 p.m. We have Phantom Detectives LLC. They're starting out this evening, and they're at Painted Stave Distilling. I don't know anything about the location, but it looks creepy. And Phantom Detectives are amazing. They're a great group, great group. So come on in, watch on Global Ghost Hunt, Facebook, YouTube. Doesn't matter. You'll find it everywhere. And then we have the closing ceremonies after, where you'll find yours truly hosting the GGH Live. And Mr. will be there, causing some havoc. Raymond will probably be there, so we might see a nipple. I don't know. Hopefully he has his light on. And who knows who else is going to be there from the admin staff, but I'm excited. I'm excited for that. So, and just to let you guys know, if you are interested in signing up for the Global Ghost Hunt, go to globalghosthunt.com, sign up today for the October event. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have teams already signing up, so hurry up and get your spot while you can. Yeah, I guess that's it for me. So there's only one more thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, guys, don't you dare. My turn. Happy hauntings.